Sharp 7 p.m. in India, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, sirs and madams. Let's respect time and let's start. All those people who are watching me live on Zoom, thank you very much for joining here. In case if you're watching me live on YouTube, thanks for joining from that platform too. How much time we are going to spend today? Because the most important thing what we have today or at this point of time in life is time, right? Exactly 45 minutes, not more than that. In 45 minutes, we are going to learn two things today. One, why we should speak in this language, English, fearlessly and fluently. Is it really necessary to do that? We'll discuss about that also. That's a part A of this workshop. Within my capacity, I will share my views, my perspectives. We will discuss few things that why it is so important, why people are not growing in this country, especially just because they are not able to speak in English. We'll talk about that. A. And the second part of this workshop, after listening or after discussing that, yes, Praveen, it is important to speak in English, of course. Then how? What is the strategy? So we have a proper training system. It's called Fearless and Fluent English Community, where more than 1,000 members are learning how to speak in this language fearlessly and fluently with the help of 4 different experts, 4 different trainers. So in the second part of this session, I will tell you about how you can get access to Fearless and Fluent Community. What will be the time investment to join that entire proper training system? At the same time, what will be the cost investment? I will tell you that also. But just to prime you, it will be around 5,000 rupees. So you make your mind at this point of time only, because if you want to invest, then sometimes this man-made piece of paper, it plays a very important role in taking that decision. So in 5,000 rupees, you will get access to Fearless and Fluent Community, but that's part B of this session. Keep that part B aside for a moment, and let's focus on part A of this session. That is, wow, why when I am doing this session, I'm a CEO of one IT company, running IT business, and why I'm investing or consuming even your valuable time in sharing my views about English. Let's understand that first, and then we'll move further from there. Before that, certain questions coming in my mind. Let me settle those questions. By the way, let me open the chat and ask, where are you from, by the way? Just type your city name. Just type and go ahead. Just type your city name in the chat box. Where are you from? Just type, Agra. Go ahead. Don't be that person who has the answer in the mind but not typing in the chat box. New Delhi, Amravati, Delhi, Nasik, Kanpur. Hello, hello. Agra. I'm from Chennai. Tamil Nadu, Karnataka, Odisha, Pondicherry, Andhra Pradesh. Okay. Bhopal, Kolkata. There are two reasons why I have asked people to write their city names. Reason number one, I want you to understand the power of technology. See, someone sitting in Tamil Nadu, someone sitting Saharanpur, Jharkhand, Gwalior, I'm out of curiosity, in case if you're thinking, Praveen, where are you sitting right now? I'm sitting in Mumbai. Reason number one, I want you to understand the power of technology. It's a matter of one click and you can become the host and we all can become your student, isn't it? Number one. Number two, sometimes because this is a live webinar, it is a webinar, you cannot see how many people are here. And sometimes you should not create that illusion that just you and me talking here, and then you're writing something in the chat, Praveen, how many people are there? So keep all those questions aside, how many people are there or not there. Keep everything aside and let's focus on the content. Only for two reasons I asked people to write their city name in the chat box. Okay. Another question coming in my mind, and let me settle that question via poll. I've been doing this particular session since last few months. I remember conducting this particular session where I share my views about English last week also. How many of you have already attended this session before? Click on A. Yeah, Praveen, I have already attended this session before. Click on it. Click on B. No, no, Praveen, I don't remember attending this particular session before. A. If you have already attended this session. B. No, Praveen, I don't remember attending this session. A or B, A or B. Okay. Or B. In case if the poll pop-up is not there on your screen, you may consider writing in the chat too. Okay, thank you very much for doing that. Let me end the poll. Let me share the results. 33% people, they said Praveen already attended. 67% people, they said Praveen no. So 33% people, you must be having some genuine reason of re-attending that session. Thank you very much. And 67% people, let's start. Let's respect time. As I told you, this session is divided in two parts, only 45 minutes, out of which is 7:05 in India. We have already consumed 5 minutes. Let's start. The first very important thing which I have seen in my last 20 years of my career, people give one big excuse, and that excuse is stopping them from speaking in English fearlessly and fluently the way they speak in their mother tongue with a comfortable smile on their face. And that excuse is their background. They say, hey, Praveen, unfortunately, I don't belong to that privileged background. My parents were not English speaking. I didn't go to convent school. And the person who is speaking, and we are talking about, by the way, speaking in this language at workplace to grow. If you're in business, if you're in job, about to start business, about to start job, we're talking about growth here, right? We are not learning English for fun. We are learning English because we can see in our country people are not growing because they are not able to speak in English. So one very big excuse, very common excuse I have heard, people, either they are lingering with the broken English, uncomfortable English, fearful English, they are lingering with this, and they feel that, okay, this is how I will speak throughout my life. Even in 50s and 60s, I see people uncomfortable with this language because of their background. They feel that they don't belong to that privileged background, not convent school or not English speaking atmosphere. How many of you agree with this? Click on A. Yeah, Praveen, I agree with this. Click on it. Click on B. No, no, Praveen, I don't agree with this. A, if you agree with this. B, if you don't agree with this. A or B? A if you agree, B if you don't agree. A if you agree, B if you don't agree. Okay, let me end the poll and let me share the results with you. So now around 80% people, they say Praveen agree, and 20% people, they say Praveen no. So 80% people, what do you mean by 80% means? Out of 10, 8 people agree. See, let me share very quickly about my background, which might make you a little comfortable in case if you don't have that privileged background. The easiest way to identify that if any child is poor in school, right? What is the easiest way to identify if you are poor in school? Because actually you learn this language in school only. Right? Most of us, we learn this school. That is the best place to learn and build the foundation of this language. And the easiest way to identify whether you are good or bad in school is your 9th standard results. Till 9th standard, school don't stop, right? In those days, they never used to fail till 9th standard. So I failed in 9th standard. I never used to study in my life. It took 2 years for me to clear even 9th standard. And it was a big surprise for my parents also, including me. How can I clear without studying? So I never used to study, never interested in studying. I will show you my 10th standard mark sheet because when I reached 10, my dad has only one dream. Praveen, please make sure you clear your 10th because if you are stuck in 10th, you're gone. You will be stuck in life. So he was very worried. I didn't disappoint him, by the way. This is my 10th standard mark sheet. English 45. Hindi was my favorite subject, 66. Maths 38. This number is wrong, by the way. Maths, it's impossible for me to score 38 because after the exam, when I sat down with the question paper and I calculated, assuming that each and every question which I solved, 100% correct, still it was not going above 35. So someone who checked, angel, God, I have no idea, but it is impossible 38. Science 47. Social science, I don't know which subject is that 38. I don't remember these subjects also. I don't remember learning anything in school. That was my mark sheet. My dad saw only this, pass. Very nice. Now, the first thing, if someone's sitting here in 30s and 40s or late 20s, if thinking about that, Praveen, I am not from convent school, and I was not good in school, this and that, that doesn't matter. Your schooling has nothing to do with your current ability to speak in this language. Your ability to speak in this language fearlessly and fluently is the current requirement. It has nothing to do. It's a skill which you have to learn now. It has nothing to do. It's just like, say example, you are at workplace and they ask you to learn Microsoft Excel. You have not learned Microsoft Excel in school, isn't it, right? That is your current requirement. You have to learn from the scratch if you have not learned in school. Then normally we learn this language in 11th and 12th standard also. Not only from the curriculum, at the same time we also learn this language from other students. Yo-yo crowd in 11th and 12th, we come out from the school, we have that college atmosphere, we speak, we talk. So what happened after 10th standard of these results, when everyone was so surprised that Praveen passed. So my mother, she's a motivational speaker, by the way. I found my first motivational speaker in the family only. She sat next to me and she said, Praveen, see your brother. He's getting admission in engineering. He will get good job, good life, good girl. I said, that's true. Because girls in those days, nowadays I have no idea, in those days, they used to like only those boys, those who are serious in their life. And how do you determine the degree of seriousness? You select science, you're super serious. You select commerce, you're less serious. You select arts, you're not at all serious. And I wanted to go for arts. I said, who will study? Arts is like you're not interested in studying. Correct. But my mother, when inspired me, I thought even I need a good girl. So I decided to take science. But with that mark sheet, getting science was very difficult, isn't it? But you go any city in our country, you will find one college. You don't get admission anywhere, you get admission there, whichever stream you want. So there is one college in Nasik like that, because all this was happening in Nasik. So there was one college in Nasik. And the reason I'm sharing this with you, because if you go to that kind of college, you don't get that yo-yo crowd. So I don't remember learning or speaking in English. But I was very serious about the reason for which I decided to take science. Girl. So I found my girl in 11th standard itself. And then we fall in love with each other. Then we decided to marry. Then we are living a productive life now. But I don't remember learning this language in 11th and 12th. Then you learn this language when you go for graduation, especially if you're going outside hostel. And 4 years hostel, then you're surrounded by people and you speak, and then you realize the importance of learning this language. Not necessarily, many of us, we realize the importance of learning this language sometimes even after the school. Okay? So no, most of the time we realize the importance of this language when you go to hostel or 4 years of graduation, because we want to mingle with people and this high five people, they speak with English. So I did my graduation. There's a college called Pravra Rural College of Pharmacy. Come to Maharashtra, then travel inside, come to Shirdi Sai Baba, right? And then further travel, go inside 28 kilometers, penetrate. You will find a small village called Loni. Go inside that village. There is a small college called Pravra Rural College of Pharmacy. So I did my graduation from there. Forget the students. Teacher never used to speak in English there. Not required only. So I don't remember speaking in this language in those 4 years. Not required. Then you start the career. And suddenly you feel there is a requirement of learning this language. So I got selected as a medical representative in a very good company called Cipla, pharmaceutical company. And my headquarters was Satara, Ratnagiri, that part of the world. These are small cities in Maharashtra. And when you go to these small cities of Maharashtra, they're beautiful cities, but they are very sensitive about their language. So unnecessary, if you speak in English there, they might look towards you with the corner of their eyes and they might say something like this: don't act smart, respect Marathi, speak English, speak Marathi. So I don't remember. I will show you one letter which I remember writing to my boss. My boss, he just few days ago, he said, Praveen, I was going through my emails and I saw this letter. This letter, I will zoom this letter for you, otherwise you will not able to read. I wrote this letter in year 2003, right? In year 2003. By that time, I had almost 2.4 years in the industry. Read this letter. The reason I wrote this letter, let me give you the preface. The reason I wrote this letter, because I thought enough in sales, 2.5 years in sales. Now let me apply for marketing. I should go to head office. Head office was in Mumbai, and marketing team was sitting in Mumbai. I thought I deserved to be in marketing, and this was a request, or I would say, a letter where I'm expressing that yes, I'm interested in marketing, but I just want you to read few lines that will help you to understand my level of English even after spending 2.5 years in the industry. After spending 2.4 years in forget the an article and all, I have learned, forget ED, many things from pharma marketing. In my field work, I always try to do something different so my customers can differentiate me from others. That's good. Now read the third line. Few of the examples I have to quote here and see the spelling of quote. COTE. That one spelling will might help you to understand my level of English. That to a letter which I'm sending to head office, which will determine whether they are going to invite me for the marketing for an assignment or not. So when you write something like this, you're super careful. You read twice, thrice, even before sending that email, isn't it? With that level of English, I came to Mumbai because fortunately I was good in sales. So my boss said, okay, come, we will give you 3 months of assignment. So I came to Mumbai and I got a shock of my life. Oh my God. See, I belong to that place. I belong to that culture where we use English, but we use English like the way we use pickle while eating. We eat, and then pickle. Correct? Similarly, we speak Marathi, and then one achar. Understood? Okay. Very nice. Okay. Thank you. So you just one word or one line or one phrase. That's how we use Marathi or English at our place. But when I came to Mumbai, oh my God, everyone is speaking in English here. Or forget in the conference room, even standing outside at coffee table, at lunch table, even smoking outside and building conversation in English. I said, what kind of people these are? I never had this habit of building conversation. So there's a difference between you using English for a technical work. It's like you're an engineer and then you want to speak about all that technical. Many people are comfortable, but that's not the application of language. Application of language is to build conversation. Application of language is whatever you have in your mind, you just express it. That's an application of language, isn't it? I was not good at that. And then what started happening? Inside the conference room, we were sitting together for brainstorming. I have an idea. I have a suggestion. I have a feedback. I want to say something. But the background thought is, what if I'm wrong? What if I'm not able to express correctly? What if there is a mistake in pronunciation? What if there's a mistake in grammar? Tell me, let me launch a poll. How many of you here say, Praveen, yes. Even sometimes you hesitate to express at workplace just because you have to speak in English. Click on A. You hesitate to express at workplace. You hesitate to express just because you have to speak in English. Click on A. Click on B. No, no, Praveen, I don't hesitate to express because I have to speak in English. A, if you hesitate to express. B, no, no, I don't hesitate to express. A or B, A or B. Okay, let me end the poll and let me share the results. 92% people, they say, Praveen, hesitate. And 8% people, they say, Praveen, no. What do you mean by 92, by the way? Out of 10, 9 people. That's huge, right? Now, my problem is this, and that's the most important answer to this question, which we are trying to investigate. Why? Right? If you have joined this workshop from the start, there are only two parts of this workshop. First, why, and second, how. Why we should speak in English and how we can speak in English. Why? Only for one reason. 92% people here, out of 10, 9 people, they are saying that I hesitate to express. Do you tell me, how do we grow in our life at workplace, by the way? In last 20 years, I have seen people growing and not growing. And one very important parameter which really help people to grow in their life, how are they expressing? You might say, no, Praveen, my work should speak, man, that should speak. That's all okay. Everyone has to hard work. Everyone work should speak. Even if you're Tata Birla Ambani, you don't get up in the morning, I'm Tata Birla Ambani, let me go to sleep again. You take your bag and you hustle, you work hard. I'm not denying that. Hard work is given. But how do you grow? More and more you climb. If you are in job, you climb the corporate ladder, or if you are in business, you grow. How do you grow? You grow only when you express, when you speak, when you share your idea, share your values, share your thoughts, share your suggestion. And you are saying that I hesitate to express. So I realized this very early in my life, that if I really have to grow here, I have to learn how to express, how to speak. I don't want to get that tag that Praveen, you are very shy, or I don't want to give myself that tag. I'm an introvert. I've never understood that word introvert. Sometimes I feel it's a word on excuse. Just because we are not able to speak in the meeting, just because that's the reason I'm introvert. Or neither I want to say something like this, that in this company, only those people who can grow, those who can speak in meetings. No, boss. Even these people are working hard and they are respecting communication and they are growing in their life. So one is, you give all these reasons to yourself. No, I will work hard. Speaking is okay. Is absolutely okay if I don't express. I don't focus on my communication. I don't focus on my expression. I only focus on my work. I have seen in last 20 years, in my company also, I have a team of 100 people in my IT company. Sometimes HR comes and she says, Praveen, that person I cannot give promotion. I said, why? Language problem. That's a jargon we have, HR. Language problem. Indirectly, can't speak in English. So when I realized this very early in my life, when I came to Mumbai, fortunately, at the age of 25, 26, then I started learning this language in a very traditional way, without any system, without any process, reading newspaper, watching movies, underlining those points and the number, those words, and making a small dictionary. All that doesn't work. If it has not worked since last so many years, since millennia, it will not work in the future also. If it is a skill, it has to be learned in a proper systematic way. Then I realized at the age of 27, 28, after 3 to 4 years, I was doing all this. Then I realized that these people who are along with me, the same people, plus minus here and there, they are growing. They are getting promotion. They are getting their works getting acknowledged. And then the same, I'm also working hard. I'm not getting promotion. I'm not getting incentive. And then when I started realizing this, that my inability to express at workplace is stopping my growth, then I got the first big, pain, intense pain in my heart. Then I thought, for all the reason my parents sacrificed, for all the reasons I sacrificed, and I'm here in Mumbai, if I'm not growing because of this little language, let me go and learn. So at the age of 29, I went to one Bandra English speaking classes, a simple English speaking classes. I went inside. I still remember opening the door. One girl was sitting there and she said, what do you want? I said, I would like to join English speaking classes. She said, what do you do? I said, I'm a manager in Sipla. And then she said, you should join a refresher batch, executive refresher batch. I said, see, listen very carefully. One can refresh something only if you have learned before. I don't remember learning anything in English, noun, pronoun, adjective, formation of sentence. And I don't remember even forget the name, the face of my English teacher. And she said, you should join a basic batch. So ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, sirs and madams, first time in my life, I learned English at the age of 29. I don't remember learning this language before. And that too, I learned it only because it was a requirement for me at workplace to grow. I got that tag. You don't speak in meetings. I didn't want that tag. I wanted to contribute. I wanted to speak. Then 5 to 6 months of course. Then like any other skill, you spend time and then you forget, right? Isn't it? Then after some time, ladies and gentlemen, at the age of 37, just I'm 41 now. So around 3 to 4 years ago, I fall in love with public speaking. I just love that. Now, ladies and gentlemen, when I started learning public speaking, I realized that one big problem in this skill, and one of the reasons why people they hesitate to speak, or one of the reasons why it's difficult for people to master this skill. How do you practice? See, to master any skill, you need to practice, right? Where is public to practice? Where is public? When you speak actually in front of your colleagues and employees, that is real public speaking. How do you practice? Where is public? Very difficult to master this skill in the absence of practice. So I thought the only way to practice this skill is to make videos on social media. So I decided to make videos around 4 years ago. If you go to my channel, you will find all my video journey started just 4 years ago. And when I started making videos, I had two options. One, make video in Hindi, which is my favorite language. Second, make videos in English, which was not my favorite language. I was not at all comfortable with this language. But then I have one simple thumb rule in my life. If you have two options in front of you, easy and difficult, choose the difficult one. Standing in front of staircase and escalator, choose the staircase. It is difficult, but beneficial. We all know that, right? And one more advantage of choosing staircase and choosing the difficult path, less crowded. So there are less number of people making videos in English in India, isn't it? Beneficial. So I decided, and then I got a shock of my life again. People are super sensitive with English. I have no idea why, especially in our country. So sensitive. Tell me, let me open the chat. How many of you agree with me? Just type A in the chat box. That Praveen, sometimes people are very sensitive with English in India and they point out mistakes in English, grammar mistake, this mistake. Just type A in the chat box if you agree with this, or type B in the chat box if you do not agree with this. A, that Praveen, sometimes I don't know why people are very sensitive in our country. You know, you make video on any subject, but they focus on English, right? A or no, Praveen, I agree. Or B, Praveen, I don't agree. A or B, A or B, or B. Some no, maximum people are writing A. Let me respectfully stop the chat. Otherwise, this A B might take your attention away from the content, which is another crime in public speaking. Nothing should happen which should take the attention away from the content. So let me stop the chat respectfully. See, let me show you one very simple example. My mother, uh, she was preparing for Diwali, right? And when I saw this, I said, wow. And I decided to click this image that she doesn't believe in buying ready-made stuff from outside. And she's preparing, she will prepare each and everything at home. And I wrote this, good things should not be changed. Good things means you should not be dependent on buying outside stuff. There's certain culture, you should not change those culture. That was the whole intention of writing this. Mother gearing up for Diwali. Now you only tell me, is there any scope of finding something about English in this? Is there any scope here? Let me show you. Go down in the comments. Gearing up. It's a British English or American English. What? Maybe the intention of this particular gentleman or a lady asking this might be a very good intention. I'm not denying that. But why we have this habit of finding about English or commenting about English? Because when I started making videos, oh my God, so many derogatory comments. Are you can't speak in English. Are you this word there's a word called question. I used to pronounce the question. See, I belong to a family still. My mother will say alarm. We burger alarm. This is how we speak. Right? When I started speaking with that English, oh my God, so many comments on social media. Very bad comments. Very painful comments. And ladies and gentlemen, because of those painful comments, it was very disturbing. So I took the decision. I said, thank you very much, all those people who are indirectly encouraging me to learn this language again. And then I appointed one more mentor, this time one-to-one. And then I started learning English again, once in a week session, only for 3 to 4 months. I decided to work hard on this language because I realized that if I really want to contribute, want to share my ideas, values, perspectives, stories on social media, instead of fighting this, that don't focus on my English, let me work hard in my life and let me improve my English and at least take that to a level where my language is not taking the attention away from the content. It should not happen that whenever you speak, the quality of language is taking the attention away from the content. People should stay focused on the content, isn't it? I started working on it and I worked hard. So to be very precise answer to this question, Praveen, when did you learn English second time? Only because at the age of 37, 38, only because I thought I'm in 2021. It is important for me to learn public speaking at the same time, use social media to share my knowledge values. So I respect that I'm in 2021 and I use the book, the most important resource which is available for everyone, social media, to share. But the requirement was to speak in English. So I worked hard and I learned that language. So why you should learn? For two reasons. Reason number one, at workplace, in business, in job, no matter where you are, if there is a conference room in your office, moment you enter inside that conference room, there is one invisible button on your body. You have to press that button and you have to speak in English. If you are not comfortable in that language, you will not able to express. And I have seen lots of people are not growing in their life just because they are not able to express. In last 20 years, 10 years in job, I have seen, 10 years in entrepreneurship, I have seen. Number one, to grow at workplace. Number two, there are 6,000 languages on this planet Earth, but still more than 50% people on this planet Earth, they use English, either primary, secondary, or tertiary language. If you really want to accept this fact that we all have limited time on this planet Earth, and before you leave this planet, you want to connect with maximum number of people, and you can able to connect with people only if they understand what are you saying, isn't it? And now we have social media with the help of which you can connect. So the second is you respect life and you say, yes, Praveen, I have something to share with the world, just not with one small community or one country, with the world. Then you have to learn English. These are only two reasons why you should learn English. That's the only reason why I'm learning English. Okay? That's the part one of this session. Now the part two of this session is how. So as at the start only, I told you that we have a proper training system where four trainers are there. So I don't have something like this where I rub and someone will come from here and, hey, what's your wish? I should speak in English fearlessly and fluently. And then, okay, it's not going to happen in life, right? So you have to work hard. You have to invest time and you have to invest money to ensure that you get access to this training system and then you work. Clear? Now, let me ask this question in the light of this fact that there will be a time investment and there will be a money investment. How many of you say, Praveen, yes, I want to know that training system, click on A. Or click on B, no, Praveen, I don't want to know that training system. A, if you want to know that training system. B, no, Praveen, I don't want. A or B, A or B. So you have to work. Let me stop that double voice, which is might be coming. Okay. So ladies and gentlemen, those people who said 1 minute, let me stop the poll. 89% people, they said Praveen A, and 11% people. So 89% people. Let me first explain the training system, then the time investment and the money. I've already told you around 5,000 rupees, but within my capacity, I will see that how much I can give discount, but there will be investment. Okay, let's start. Let me explain the system now. The name I have given to this system, or rather the name we have given to this system, is called Fearless and Fluent English Community. It's a community of around 1,300 members now, and our vision is this should be the biggest community in our country. And then we are also focusing Philippines and other countries, because even these countries are also suffering with the same problem the way we are suffering with English. So we want that this community should be the biggest community on this planet Earth, where people come and they should learn English in such a way that they speak fearlessly and fluently. But how? The only way to do that is to break this language. If you're not breaking this language, if you're, see, to learn anything, you have to break it first. Then, of course, we have to assemble it. If you really want to learn how to build a car, you have to break the car. Then you need to learn how to assemble it. So you have to break this language. There are 4 layers or 4 parts of English, like we have cake, 4 layers. Similarly, in English, there are 4 layers. We have to learn 4 layers. And for each layer in this system, you will find a separate trainer. It's a responsibility of individual trainer to take care of their individual part. Clear? Let's take one by one first. What is part number one? The part number one, which is the big problem in our country, is the background. Indirectly, when we say that my background is not good, my background, I didn't get that conducive atmosphere, indirectly you are saying that, Praveen, my base is not correct. My base of English, right, is not strong. Indirectly, you're saying that only. Now, what do you mean by base is not strong? Say, you go to UK and US, they might be doing, when they speak in English, they might be doing mistakes. So when I say base is not strong, it means that I am among those people who can speak in English with 100% correctness. I must tell you, it's a language. When you speak in Marathi and Hindi, that time also do mistakes. I'm not on that page. What do you mean by base is not strong? The base is not strong. It means you are not able to speak in English subconsciously. It means you think while speaking in English that you're speaking in English. Let me ask this question via poll. When you speak in English, tell me honestly, how many of you have this thought in your mind that, hey, I am using this language? Example, let me give one simple analogy. When you drive, in case if you drive or if you bike, in case when you cycle, you don't have to think, right? Everything is happening subconsciously, automatically. You don't have to think, okay, now I will press the clutch, now I will rotate the, you don't have to think. But when you are speaking in English, you have that thought in your mind that yes, you are speaking in English, click on A. Click on A. Yeah, Praveen. I don't speak subconsciously. There is a presence in my mind. Yeah, Praveen, I am using this language. A or B? A or B? Okay, let me end the poll and let me share the results. Okay. Around 82% people, they say Praveen. Out of 8, out of 10, 8 people. For that, ladies and gentlemen, you have to actually learn from Surabhi. She's expert in this. You know what? She's expert in what? When you will meet her, you will understand. She's expert in making you speak in English with your current level. Unless and until you're not speaking in English with your current level, you will never able to speak or never able to progress. But of course, there are certain techniques and methods, educational content also, certain activities also. You will meet her live also. All the trainers you will meet live also, and you will get access to their ready-made on-demand online courses also. But first, understand the layers of English. So she will help you to build the strong foundation. There's something called learning acquisition device. There is a reason, ladies and gentlemen, you go to any country, take any child at the age of 5 to 6, that child is speaking in the native language almost very comfortably because of the learning acquisition device. We have to reactivate that device. There are certain listening activities, certain video activities you have to do. If you have that problem that, Praveen, whenever I speak in English, I have this question in my mind, fear, what are they thinking about me? Am I speaking correctly or not? All this is consciousness. Subconsciously, can you speak in English? That's the first layer. We can't go deep, but the layer number one is, after joining Fearless and FFE community, can I speak in English subconsciously? Layer number one. Layer number two, like in cake, you don't expect or accept any, even a black spot on this white creamy layer. Similarly, in English, we do not tolerate any mistakes in grammar. And sometimes we are so uncomfortable with grammar, especially when you are speaking in front of maybe in difficult situation, in front of your bosses, difficult line, difficult thought, difficult scenario to explain, to elaborate. And then we are not able to, that would have, had been, this been, that been, oh my God. And that leads to disfluency. For that, we have Charu, 14 years of experience, ladies and gentlemen, in training and educating people on grammar, both traditional and and modern. You must, when you will meet Charu, you will laugh when sometimes when we speak in English with our sometimes in little improper grammar, And if you ask her to translate in Hindi or other languages, the way the small, small changes can make a huge difference in the meaning. Oh my God. But you have to learn grammar. If you're not learning grammar, if you're not learning, clearing the foundation of your grammar, and everyone, not necessarily everyone here is going to start learning English from the scratch. So many of you might be having a fair bit of knowledge about grammar, but the whole idea is ensuring that grammar is like maths. Make sure all your doubts, refresh, learn, get it clear, because we don't tolerate a mistake in grammar. Then, ladies and gentlemen, the third layer, the layer of phraseology. What do you mean by that? The best way to improve your fluency. What do you mean by that? Since millennia, we are under the impression that fluency is all about vocabulary. No, it's not correct. I'm very careful using this line. It's not correct. Building your vocabulary is good. I'm not denying the importance of doing that. You say, Praveen, I know the meaning of very difficult words. It's okay. But the very essence of communication is to convey. What is the logic of using difficult words when you want to use language to express? You might impress someone in the meeting, but that person is not understanding what you want to convey. You are breaching. You are actually insulting communication then. In case you say, Praveen, no, I want to achieve both the objectives. I want to speak in a such a way that people understand also, or and at the same time, I want to build my image that I use very difficult words. Use this then. Use this technique. For example, if there is a line like this, I don't want to be disrespectful or impudent about this. So many of you must be having this word disrespectful, but impudent, impudence, you might not be having in your dictionary. But because I have used the word disrespectful, you can guess. Okay, disrespectful, impudence, plus minus same, message conveyed. But what is the logic? Unless and until you don't want to, you're going for GRE and TOEFL and you're going outside, don't invest your time in building vocabulary. If you really want to build fluency, then the essence or the key is phraseology. What is phraseology? Building your own phrase bank. What do you mean by that? For example, that day I was watching a movie and there was a phrase called milk it for its maximum worth. Moment I saw that phrase, I loved it. I said, hey, I see a scope of using this particular phrase in my day-to-day conversation. It's matching my personality. Words won't match your personality. Phrases, I'm a manager. I can see a scope of using this. Imagine that you are in the meeting and you have given one opportunity to your colleagues and you look towards them and say, hey, I'm giving this opportunity and milk it for its maximum worth. Means take the maximum benefits from it. But if you see the phrase milk it for its maximum worth, not even a single word which is not there in my vocabulary. Phraseology is repurposing your vocabulary, but improving your fluency. To improve your fluency, we have Karishma. She's a polyglot. Her calling is languages. She can speak in French, Spanish. She loves languages. And she believes that, Praveen, everyone is different. Everyone's fluency is different. But you will learn how to improve your fluency. Phraseology is one example, but you will learn how to improve your fluency in this layer from Karishma. Layer number 3, the last layer. Understand, we want to improve English so we can speak as a manager, as a leader. For that, like we need cherries and berries, after one level, you have to learn how to add that class in your language. Not difficult words, but class in your language. That elegance has to be there. That business English has to be there. We all are here to grow, isn't it? For that, I have Sashikala madam. She was a business leader. And then last few years, she has been training business leaders to improve their business English, English which you can adopt inside the conference room as a leader. These are the 4 layers of English. And for each layer, to improve your subconscious speaking, Surabhi is there. To improve your grammar, Charu is there. To improve your fluency, Karishma is there. And for improve your business English, Sashikala Madam is there. Now, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, the cost and the structure. Okay? What is the strategy and what is the cost? Cost, I have already told you. Let's understand the structure. The first thing, invest time to learn at your own convenience first. I'm giving you Android and iOS application. It has more than 25 hours of on-demand online courses divided in these 4 layers. So based upon your requirement, you say, Praveen, all four. At the same time, only grammar, only fluency, you decide first. Second, once you get access to online applications, then start meeting the trainer every week with two purposes. One, every week, Wednesday, 7 p.m. First, you meet them to clear your doubts about English, whatever doubts you have. When they will come, see, every week, one trainer will come. So one live educational session, but in case if Surbhi is coming, then Surbhi will further strengthen your knowledge about how to speak subconsciously. If Charu is coming, grammar. If Karishma is coming, fluency. And if Sashikala Madam is coming, then the elegancy of language. So every month, not only you are meeting trainers to clear your doubts, even though these 4 trainers, they have taken individual responsibilities, but they're expert in English, so you can clear all your doubts. But at the same time, you learn more. Clear? So you get access to online courses at your own convenience. At the same time, you also learn live from trainer. Point number 2. The third in the system is, Praveen, the only reason or one of the key reasons why I want to join Fearless and Fluent community, because I want to speak in meetings, I want to speak in interviews, and I want to practice that. I don't have people in my life with whom I can speak in English. So there's something called practice buddies every Thursday. It's nothing but 5 topics we select. We make 5 groups, and then you have to select your topic. Automatically, you will be shifted in that particular group where only those members can listen to each other. And then there will be one moderator, and then you speak. That's the meeting. And topic like petrol hike, whatever the recent topics, cricket, whatever we like it. And recent topics you discuss. Clear? So the whole problem of where do I speak in English? With whom? How do I practice speaking in meetings, which is the requirement at workplace? Is practice buddies every Thursday, 7 p.m. There will be a proper host and moderator for this activity. Then is all about doing every day, improving your fluency every day. It's not going to happen that one day you will get up and your fluency is done. No. Every day you will receive one audio. This audio will have one phrase. We will explain what is this phrase and where you can use this phrase in your day-to-day life. But it's your responsibility to add that phrase in that day's conversation. Moment you speak once, then that will become part of your lingo. That will become part of your phrase bank. So every day, one phrase. And the last, but the most important thing, the only way you will get the maximum benefit, or you can milk it for its maximum worth, this community, when you practice various activities. I will show you a few activities, but various activities you practice. And when you are practicing, when you are making videos, to avoid that feeling that what people will think, we have a close private Facebook community. People cannot enter directly. All those people who are attending live webinars like this, or invest only, otherwise you can't. Clear? So ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, this is the entire training kit, which is a combination of on-demand, learn at your own convenience, weekly live education plus doubt clearing session, plus weekly live activity session also. Plus every day you learn daily fluency booster, plus a close community so you can practice. Now the cost, as I told you at the start, The cost is around 10,000, but at the start only I have told you that within my capacity, I will give the discount. So it's 4,999, 5,000 rupees. The same cost where around 90-95% people, yes, Praveen, we are ready, but do not worry. I don't want that money should be the barrier today to enter. That doesn't mean that I will give it free. It's not possible for us to give it free, but within my capacity, I will give you the discount, better discount than this. But only if you take the decision to buy. If you take the decision, yes, Praveen, enough. I see a good system in front of me, robust system in front of me. I don't want to linger with this problem. So get ready because that particular offer will be only for 20 minutes. And when I say 20 minutes, as a student of communication, I respect the time and the and my words also. So it will be for 20 minutes only. So be ready. The discount is all those people who are entering in this live webinar. I'm giving discount on two things. First, get discount on cost, 1,999, less than 2,000 rupees. You get access to close entire Fearless Fluent Community training kit, live plus recorded. At the same time, ladies and gentlemen, I'm giving you discount on time. If you're entering in 20 minutes, you get lifelong. What do you mean by that? You do not have to renew your subscription. In 1,999, you get lifetime access to Fearless and Fluent Community. Let me see whether I have opened the discount or not. Be ready with your debit card, credit card, net banking. Let me see. Because this particular discount I open only in the live webinar. So let me check. Meanwhile, be ready. Then I will start the timer. Yes, I have opened. Okay. I'm sharing the link in the chat. I'm sharing the link. Two links I'm sharing in the chat. One is the direct link. You say, Praveen, I want to avoid the traffic. I want to go directly and buy and want to enter into the community. And another is ffunglish.in. You say, Praveen, I want to learn more about the trainer. I want to know more about the offer. You can go to ffunglish.in also. And you can find more about the trainers and offer. Let me share the link outside on YouTube. If you are watching me outside, you can also go to ffunglish.in. Otherwise, I have shared the link in the chat. See, I belong to that school of thought. I belong to that school of thought that people won't buy because someone is selling. People buy because they want to buy. There's something in their wish list. If growth is in your wish list, I told you only two reasons why you should buy. First, Praveen, I want to speak in English fearlessly and fluently. So it should not happen that at one point of time, I realize in my life, Arey, this language is stopping me from growing in my life. You're losing time. You're already late to learn English. If you are in 20s, 30s, 40s, 50s, 60s, doesn't matter. But I must tell you, in this country, if you're not speaking in English fearlessly and fluently, you're already late. Don't linger with this. One day it will create a huge problem and unnecessarily you're losing time. So I belong to that school of thought that you will not buy because I'm selling, buy, buy, buy. You will buy it because you want to grow. Number one, grow at workplace. And number two reason I've told you that despite of 6,000 languages on this planet Earth, if more than 50% people are using this language, this is the best language to connect with the world. We are in 2021 where you don't have to take train and flight to connect. You can connect via social media. Clear? These are the two reasons. I want to connect with the world, Praveen. I just don't want to live in that small shell, only few people, my neighbor, my colleagues. I think I'm in 2021. Let me use social media and let me start sharing my views, my ideas, my thoughts, and various parts, people from various parts of this planet Earth. I should be able to connect. That's the only reason. Okay. I need to subscribe again. I have already lifetime. See, Speak and Grow membership is different. Speak and Grow, we learn public speaking skills, fearless and fluent English, where four trainers are coming together. They're helping you to learn English. These are absolutely two different. See, we can do public speaking in Marathi also. We can do public speaking in Chinese also. Public speaking skill is a different skill, and English is a different language. These are two different things. Okay. I That's a good question, by the way. I will I will respect good questions, good objections, innovations in your mind. So there are two ways of looking towards this offer now. Right? One, but when 1,999 is such a big amount that if I pay 1,999, it will shake my financial stability. It's such a big amount, Praveen, that if I go outside and if I get a dog bite, I might think twice before going to doctor because I don't have money. Maybe I have no idea. I have no idea. No, I'm doing a free live webinar. How do I know what is your paying capacity? Maybe I'm sitting with someone here who has only 5,000, 6,000 rupees monthly salary. I have no idea. So I will be the last person on the planet Earth to say this, that 1,999 is cheap and this and that. No, not at all. But if you're among those people who say, Praveen, no, I can afford, and you know that, close your eyes and ask yourself, is 1,999 such a big amount for you? If not, you say, Praveen, no, then you should not linger with this. I must tell you, this particular system, what is the system? This particular system, it's a proper, so links are there in the chat. I'm again sharing. Don't get confused in the chat. I have, even though the chat is closed, just click on the chat. The links are there in the chat. See, why I'm saying it's a system. First, you learn at your own convenience, that to 4 layers. I will show you those 4 layers. Right? Let me show you those 4 layers. If you click on the first link, not ffunglish.in, just click on that first link. You will find what you're going to learn in an organized way. See, when you click here, this particular is 1,999 and it will be 4,999 once the offer is closed. Go to course content, right? Go to course content. These are the 4 layers I'm talking about from 4 trainers, Surabhi, Charu, Karishma, Sashikala. How do I use this system, Praveen? I will tell you how to download this mobile application and Android and iOS both. But how do I use this? Ask yourself. You said, Praveen, my problem is I have that fear of English. Then you should follow Surabhi. Moment you click on Surabhi, you will find the first is the foundation course only on how to speak English subconsciously, about 3 hours. Then followed by various exercises, various educational content only on one thing, how to speak subconsciously. That's it. Now you say, Praveen, my problem is grammar. Charu. You will find first is a foundation course on grammar, then followed by various other things on grammar. Or you say, Praveen, my problem is fluency. Karishma, my problem is elegance. Sashikala, madam, that I want to speak in that class, Praveen. So ladies and gentlemen, the beauty is because you are entering in lifelong relationship only for 20 minutes. Right now we have around 25 videos here divided in 4 sessions or 4 sections. But even in the future, when we are adding new content, because you're entering in this live webinar, you do not have to pay extra. You get absolutely free. So at your own convenience, Android and iOS app both, complete it, observe, decide which is your area of weakness in English, subconscious, grammar, fluency, or class. Or you say, Praveen, no, I want to start everything. You decide that. One. So you get first this. Then weekly live sessions. Every week, it's a meeting. What do you mean by that? It's not a session like this where you cannot see each other. It's a meeting where trainers can see you. You can start your video. You can ask questions. So proper interaction is going on there. Clear? And so weekly live training session. See, Akila, the course period is you are getting lifetime access, but don't consider English like this, that let me do 1 month, 2 month, 3 month, 4 months. Doesn't happen like that. If one skill has a potential to change your personal, professional, and financial life, be a student of that skill. Be a student. The reason I'm giving you lifelong, I have no idea where exactly you are in your life at this point of time when it comes to fluency of English, but join, spend 3 to 4 months, reach one level, go back to your life, implement the skill, come back again. Or you say, Praveen, no, I see a huge scope of improving my language. Spend more time. You decide. That's the beauty. This is not something that, let me do it for 2 months, let me do it for 3 months. Arey, your ability to express is going to decide, right? Your ability to express is going to decide your growth. Language is important, ladies and gentlemen, to express. Let me quickly share with you about this weekly live activity session. Practice buddies. Right now, this is hosted by Karishma every Thursday. As I told you, you will come and then we will have that meeting type of atmosphere, different topics, and then you speak on that topic, your preferred topic. Then every day you will receive this kind of audio file. There will be a phrase along with the audio. Clear? Every day. Where you will receive in a close private Facebook group. At the same time, you will also receive in a Telegram group. How to join the close private Facebook group and Telegram group, I will tell you afterwards. And the last thing, ladies and gentlemen, you will be a part of this close private Facebook community. Now let me start the timer because I have to respect time. 20 minutes timer, please, sorry.
20 minutes.
Exactly after 19 minutes, 57 seconds, I will be closing this offer. I will be showing you the group also. I will be also explaining to you that how do you, after 20 minutes, how you can join the close private Facebook community and the Telegram group. Meanwhile, if you have any doubts, any question, please write in the chat. Within my capacity, I will understand the question and I will make sure that I share my views about it. But if 1999 is not shaking your financial stability, ladies and gentlemen, I must tell you, for your personal and professional growth, make sure you are entering and taking the advantage of this beautiful offer, which I have. The reason I'm saying it's beautiful, it is beautiful. Honey, who gives you in 1999 all this? The reason I'm giving this in 1999 because I understand the importance of language. For a very limited time, I'm not considering my profits. Otherwise, my trainers are behind me. Praveen, in 1999, we are not making any profits. I'm telling you on FFE. We are making profits somewhere else. But at least in FFE, we are not making profits at this point of time. So 1999, almost I'm giving you without any profits. My digital marketing is behind me. Praveen, please make sure that you increase the cost. It's a matter of one decision, ladies and gentlemen, and this will be 3999 or 4999 in live webinars, in live webinar itself. So within my capacity, I'm holding my trainers also. And within my capacity, I'm holding my digital marketing team also, only because of one reason. This particular language is very close to my heart. I just love this language. Another question. Thank you very much for those who have paid. My humble request, those who have paid, kindly wait for 18 minutes, 5 seconds. After 18 minutes, 5 seconds, I will tell you how to download the mobile application, how to send the request to join the closed private Facebook community, how to join Telegram group. Meanwhile, if you are in hurry to download the mobile application, the same link you can use. I repeat, 1 minute. The same link, ladies and gentlemen, you can see, go down on the same link, the link which you have used to make the payment. Just go down and you will find Apple and Google Play. Both are there, right? Just click on Apple if you have iOS, click on Google Play if you have Android. Now let me show you the group. Or before that, if the question might be coming in your mind, Praveen, will this work? Let me show you one member sharing his views. And oh my God, if you listen to this member before FFE, he was so hesitant in speaking in English. But now let's see how he's speaking and what is view about English. Let me open that video. Okay, let me share the video so you can just listen. Okay, let me share the sound too, so you will able to listen the sound.
No, this was
Okay, all those people who are wondering, Praveen, shall I not? Will this work? Will this not work? Say, listen to this gentleman.
fluent in English. So I was just a bit hesitant.
Yeah, should from the start. Each and everybody is very important here. Let me play. 1 minute. Meanwhile, if you have any question, any doubts, or if you have already entered, thank you very much. But if you have any doubt, any question which is stopping you from entering, make sure you are clearing that doubts, get your questions answered, so you don't lose this chance to enter into close community to learn English.
No, this was fluent in English. So I was just a bit hesitant. So I started in Tamil, speaking in Tamil.
Mm.
So I spoke some 5 videos in Tamil.
Mhm.
Then I thought that why not we speak in English? Why can't we speak in English? What is stopping us?
Mhm.
What is that I have to do in order to speak in English?
Mhm.
So I came to know about your FFE.
Mm.
I joined FFE also, and from there I was inspired by Surabhi ma'am's teaching.
Mm.
So what she taught was the imitation shadowing. So I followed that for just 15 days. Just 15 days, I followed shadowing and imitation of videos of my own choice.
Mm.
And thereafter, I was able to speak in English without any fear. Without any fear, not maybe not proficiently or very fluently, but there is nothing like I'm speaking wrong. Whatever, what is the word I have to use here? I'm not thinking about that. Just speak what is that in your mind, or just speak what is coming into your mind at that point.
So, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, see, the point he's making here is that his problem was what? Speaking with fear. And then suddenly, I will show you those activities, by the way. Those the same activities he's talking about. Hundreds of people are making videos on shadowing, imitation. You will get access to all those activities so you can practice. But only thing is that you have to take the decision in next 13 minutes, 31 seconds. Otherwise, I'm closing this offer. Say, I will show you the group which will help you to understand the activities which he is talking about is not just he is doing it, but let me share the group. Say, this is the group I'm talking about. We have around 1,300 members now. Even when you become the part of the group, here only we have given the timings of live session. Someone asked me, Praveen, what are the timings of the live session? Every Wednesday, 7 p.m., every Thursday also, 7 p.m. for the activity. See, I'm talking about this. If you go here, see all popular topics in this group, means the popular videos which members are making in this group. Shadowing, imitation, 500 videos on shadowing, 275 videos on imitation, mouth exercises. If I click on shadowing, now why people are making videos on shadowing or imitation? What is shadowing? What is imitation? These are, when I said it's a kit, and when I say it's kit, it's not just online courses or it's just not live training. These are good research based activities. When you do it, he said only for 15 days. He said only for 15 days. That's it. So for 15 days it did, and he found remarkable improvement in his English. See, you invest time on one skill for 15-20 days, you will find remarkable. But the question is, are you taking the decision or not? That's the question. That's a good question someone asked. Praveen, are you going to teach something? Are you going to teach something? That's a good question. Let me answer that question. And then, ladies and gentlemen, we have to close the offer. I will respect those people who have already entered. But what I'm going to share, or what contribution I will make in your life when you take the decision today. Okay? The contribution is this. We are starting a growth club. What is growth club? Growth club is every Tuesday, I'm going to meet 8 p.m. I will go live meeting, but this is not free. This is not for people who are not a part of my communities. Either you have to be a part of my Speak and Grow community or a part of my Fearless and Fluent community, not for outsiders. When I say outsiders, those who have not invested, because moment you invest, you become in a different. See, maximum people on this planet Earth, they are living the average life only because they have lost the habit of investing on their self-development. Moment you invest to improve your public speaking skills, or you invest to improve your English. Sometimes I see from small cities, people, they invest to improve their English. The only reason is because they have this. They have this inside there. No, yeah, I want to grow. No, I don't want to. So they have this fire in their belly only. So I respect those people. Rajesh, the link is there in the chat. I must tell you, we are running out of time. 9 minutes, 47 seconds. Link is there in the chat, or go to ffunglish.in. So when you have that fire in the belly, either you say, Praveen, public speaking and English, they are two different things, but they are two sides of one coin. Public speaking, if English is the solution, then everyone in UK and US will be good in public speaking, isn't it? But it's not like that. So either you say, Praveen, I speak, either I'm a part of FFE, I'm learning English from your community, or I'm a part of Speak and Grow family. Okay? You become a part of my growth club. And I think you have invested only because you want to grow. What do you mean by growth? To achieve certain significant goals. I have selected 5 goals. If you're a part of this community, every Tuesday when I'm coming, we will discuss how to achieve these 5 goals. I will give you education, ready-made online courses to achieve, but still if you are facing certain mental blocks or certain issues, you have certain doubts, then you can tell me. First, how to become a social media influencer. See, understand. Respect, it's 2021. You not making videos in 2021 and not uploading on Facebook, on social media, is as good as you living in 18th century, boss. You're disrespecting 2021. It's not about I'm interested or not interested. You're disrespecting your knowledge. Goal 2. Around 80% people, they have this in their wish list that they want to become author. When? See, even if you make this particular book is nothing but the series of 10 videos and I've converted into ebook. Not necessary you have to be you have to take a leave and write a 300 or 400 pages book. It doesn't happen like that in reality. Your first book could be 80 to 90 pages, but you will be an author. Write a book. Then, if I have gone 9 times, it means there is a system and techniques and methods. I want people, just today only, early in the morning, someone wrote on my chat, Praveen, fortunately, I'm going on TEDx. I will show that chat to you. I want people to go on TEDx. It not only helps you to build credibility, it gives you a good sense of satisfaction. 5th, time has come where you have to respect your knowledge and convert your knowledge into online product. Doesn't matter whether you're doing job or business, doesn't matter. In the light of this, that today you can convert this into a product and you can sell that. If you're not doing it, I don't know why. And the last, 5th, see, ladies and gentlemen, live webinars is the best way to reach millions and make millions. 5 goals. If you want to become a part of a growth club, separately, it will be around 4,999 lifetime membership. These are the 5 good significant goals. But as I told you, if you are a part of my community, soon the cost of FFE will be more than 4,999. But today, this is the today's cost. Take the advantage, take it or leave it. But when you enter today, you get from myself, from my side, this particular gift. You get growth membership absolutely free. Every Tuesday, you meet me so you can actually learn how to achieve these goals. Ladies and gentlemen, enough. 6 minutes. I don't want to start that. Those who are convinced, take a decision. Last 5 minutes. Those who are not convinced, I don't want to invest my energy in convincing you. If you are not convinced yet, if you have any doubts, you can ask me any question. Let me see. Google Pay, Phone Pay, I will give you Google Pay, Phone Pay. But sir, if you're paying by Google Pay, Phone Pay, you will get access on Monday. Not on Monday, or even tomorrow you will get. Tomorrow is Saturday, right? Tomorrow you will get. You will get access tomorrow, not today, not instantly. If it is okay with you, you can just pay to this mobile number, Google Pay, Phone Pay. If someone said, Praveen, because if you're paying to this number, then we have to give access from the back end. So now today it's 8:16 in India. It's already day has ended. We will give access tomorrow morning. Just pay, send a screenshot. My colleague will give access tomorrow morning. Praveen, please answer. 1 minute. Rajesh, let me see. Of course, sir. It has to be different from public speaking. So speak and grow. How do I organize my content? Body language, vocal variety. What are the techniques and methods of converting your knowledge into a stories? Speak and grow is a different skill. Public speaking is a different skill. See, even Chinese people are doing public speaking, right? I'm asking you to learn Chinese. I'm asking you to learn English. If you say, Praveen, I'm not comfortable in English, I'm not fearless and fluent in English. If someone says that, Praveen, the way I speak in my mother tongue, I can speak in English, FFA is not for you. But you say, no, Praveen, I want to improve the fluency of this language. FFA is for those people who want to improve the fluency of this language and build command on this language, because this is a language required at workplace, boss. This is a language because of which people are not growing. You might be speaking in your language, I'm not denying that, but are you speaking like the way you are speaking in your mother tongue? That's the question. Clear? Thank you very much, all those who have paid. Now, last 3 minutes, 46 seconds, and I will be starting the process of explaining how do you how do you how do you download the mobile application. At the same time, how do you each and everyone has to download the mobile application. Those who have paid, you have to send the request in this closed private community to join in this live webinar itself. My humble request, wait for 3 minutes 22 seconds. So if you want to buy both, you can buy both, right? I will share the link in case if you are interested to buy both. Who said? Yeah, Rajesh. Rajesh, no, Rajesh. It's already discounted. My humble request. Both the courses are already discounted. Already discounted, sir. So my humble request to respect that decision and take. Thank you very much. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, last 2 minutes, 23 seconds. If anything stopping you, then make sure you're asking that in the chat. Let me see. Let me see what is your question. 1 minute. What is the difference between equity and equality? कहाँ पूछ रहे हो? Whom are you asking this question? These are very good questions when you meet my English trainers. Akila, these are very good questions when you meet my English trainer. I'm not. I'm an entrepreneur. I love to create products. I love to create products. So one product I have created in my life, I have selected 4 amazing trainers, converted English into 4 layers. So you learn layer by layer. So these are the questions we should be asking to my English. Clear, Akila? Okay, Akila. Hope you have taken that correctly. Thank you, Akila. If you have taken that, thank you very much. Thank you. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, now I'm sharing the link with you to join. Oops. To download the mobile application. All those people who have paid, all those people, by the way, how many of you have paid? Just type I in the chat box if you have already paid. Just type I in the chat box. I'm in, or just type in the chat box if you already paid. In. Just type in the chat box. In. If you have already paid. In. Those who are, or you are in the middle of the payment, just type in the chat box. Make sure those who are writing in, make sure not leaving this, right? Webinar. I'm giving you the link to join, to download the application. 1 minute. 1 minute. Those who have written in, make sure not leaving for next few minutes. Here are the links to join the Android. Okay, I'm stopping this in now so it doesn't hamper your, yeah. See, here is the link. First, Android, iOS, web. If you have Android phone, download the Android phone, Android application. If you have Android, download the Android application. If you have iOS, download the iOS application. If you have web, you say, Praveen, I don't want to use application. I want to access only on laptop. Save this web login. Web login. Right? So the number is for GPays. Yes. Nisha, 1 minute. The number is the, yes. Have numbers? Yes, that's a number. That's a number. Right? But now I'm closing the offer. Only those people who are in the middle of the payment, or those who have taken the last moment decision. Meanwhile, when I'm explaining, those who have already entered, moment I complete the explanation, offer will be closed. Okay. If you're watching me outside, go on ffunglish.in. It will work, sir. Do not worry. Vignesh, it should work. Do not worry. It should work. Can I get it in mobile? Yes. So I have given Android app, iOS app, and web login. I'm giving you 7 minutes to download the application. 7 minutes timer, please, Sari.
7 minutes, starting now.
I've given you 7 minutes to download the application. Make sure those who have Android phone, Android, iOS. Now, when you will download the iOS application, it will ask for ORG code. ORG code is there in the chat. I repeat, ORG code is there in the chat. Sir, if you have paid by Google Pay, Phone Pay, Paytm, my humble request, send the screenshot to the same number. WhatsApp. Those who are in the process of paying to the Google Pay, Phone Pay, Paytm, send the screenshot to the same number. I'm increasing my speed of talking now because now we have to close this webinar. Those who have paid by Google Pay, Phone Pay, Paytm, send the screenshot to the WhatsApp number. Otherwise, we'll not able to find your number. We don't get your mobile number when you pay by Google Pay, Phone Pay, Paytm. So do me a favor, WhatsApp along with that I have paid for FFE. Tomorrow my team will give access. Okay. Which Umesh, which link you are talking about? Payment link? Payment link, Umesh? Umesh, you are in Nepal. You can pay by Google. Can you pay by Google? Can you make the Google payment? You can make the Google payment to the same number. No? Then share your mobile number. My team will connect with you. Umesh, share your mobile number. My team will connect with you. We'll find some way to, ideally this, download again, sir. The Yes, Brainy Family, correct. Brainy Family, yes. The name of the app is Brainy Family. Ladies and gentlemen, we are about to close this webinar and offer to, in case if you're a little late, you can still take the payment decision when I'm explaining people, those who have already in, how to download the mobile application. And then I will explain how to send requests to close private Facebook community. Last 4 minutes, 57 seconds. Android Brainy Family. Android Brainy Family. The name of the application for Android is Brainy Family. Uh, okay. Anil Yadav. Okay. Anil, 1 minute. Umesh. Umesh, I have taken your mobile number. My team will connect because your payment is not working. Umesh is from Nepal. Just help him tomorrow for the payment purpose. Okay. I've paid, I've downloaded the app. Can I use the laptop also? Yes, you can use the laptop also. For that, make sure the web login link is there. Kindly save that web login link. Kindly save the web login link, which I have shared in the WhatsApp, in the group, in the group, in the group, in the sense, in the chat. Now when I speak fast and I'm not able to focus, right? But we have to respect time, ladies and gentlemen. Sorry for being late. Couldn't get the details of English fluency class, sir. I don't want you to enter into fearless and fluent community unless and until you don't understand that why you are doing this. My humble request, you are a part of my educational WhatsApp group. Next time you come, spend time with me, understand why you should join, then you can take the decision. Okay? Okay? Don't be in a hurry. I don't want your money. I need your money, of course. One of the key reasons why I'm doing this, because of course I also need money, but I don't want your money if you're not clear why you're investing. I don't want that. So my humble request, join next class on time, understand, then come. Okay, last 3 minutes to 21 seconds. Whom to share the screenshot? Nisha. Screenshot should be shared on the same WhatsApp number. I repeat, same WhatsApp number to the number which you have paid. Number which you have paid, same number. Last 3 minutes to download the mobile application. At the same time, last 3 minutes, if you want to take the quick decision now, if you are clear. Don't enter because I'm excited or you are excited. Enter only if you have understood, because FFA is not this, right? FFA is I come, I join, I complete the online courses, I practice. Even if you're practicing for 15 days, you have seen. I'm not saying, members saying that 15 days are enough if you really dedicate yourself to improve one thing, not English, anything. Okay, last 2 minutes, 31 seconds, then I'm closing this offer. Okay, those people who have already downloaded the mobile application, what next? Say, go to course content, download. When you download, it will ask for mobile number, OTP. If it is iOS phone, then ORG code too. ORG code is there in the chat. Go to course content along with me. My humble request, go, don't skip this. Go to course content along with me. Click on course content. You will find FFE resource. Click on FFE resource. Open FFE resource. FFE resource is a PDF file. Open that PDF file, everyone. I again repeat, whether you are using Android phone, iOS phone, if you have not downloaded, you can go on web, put your mobile number, put your OTP, put the ORG code WECRU. Go here, course content, FFE resource. Click on FFE resource. If you are a paid member, it will open. If you are not a paid member, then it will not. Ladies and gentlemen, click on FFE resource. In that PDF file, there is a link to join close private Facebook community. My humble request, click on that link. It will ask for a secret code. Why? Because unless and until you do not put that secret code, how we will come to know that you are a paid member? So write down the secret code, which is there in the PDF file right now. Next 7 minutes. Sorry, 7 minutes timer, please.
There's already a 7 minutes timer. Replace it.
Yes.
7 minutes counting down.
Next 7 minutes to send the request. So in this live webinar itself, You get access to online courses. In this live webinar itself, you become a part of close private Facebook community. So after this live webinar, you start work. Clear? Okay. I'm unable to find. Can you show it in mobile? Ramesh, see, when you will go, 1 minute, I will show you. So secret code I cannot reveal because then it will not remain the secret. See, when you will go on mobile also, you will find various online courses, various, right? But this is the course which you have to open, Fearless and Fluent English. Open this course. Moment you open this course, you will find course content. Click on course content. Moment you click on course content, FFE resource, click on FFE resource. The PDF file is there. Clear? Now, one more feature of this app, I will show you, is this, is the chat module. You can access your payment receipt, which is including GST, is in the chat module. 1 minute. See, so example, she has paid. Now this is your payment receipt is there in the chat. I repeat, those who said, Praveen, I want my payment receipt, download the mobile application or even the web version, but you have to log in with your mobile number, the same number which you have used at the time of the payment, right? See, Murli is writing something. So this chat you can use even to communicate with my team during working hours on working days. But your payment receipts, example, see Rohit, payment receipt is here. It's a proper payment receipt with GST. So in case if you need that, you can always use this. Okay. So ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, sirs and madams, last 4 minutes 25 seconds. Those who are late for the payment, but you are clear that Praveen, or those who face certain technical problem in that timing, you can still pay. But before I end this live webinar, I will personally disable the discount. So the same link which is available at 1,999 will be 4,999. Okay. But in case if you are late in taking the decision, maybe I remember someone said, Praveen, I'm driving, not in this live webinar, some other live webinar. I'm driving, Praveen, I'm reaching home. So I don't want that to happen. In case ORG code, sir. ORG code is there now. It's written now. See, WECRU. It's written there. It's there. In iOS, ORG code is just written there. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, sirs and madams, last 3 minutes, 30 seconds, then I have to close this webinar also, and I have to close this offer too. Anu, chat is there. Just like chat, the chat. Just see in mobile, you will find at the bottom, you will find chat. At bottom, you will find chat. Just search there. It's a very simple mobile application. See at the bottom, I don't know whether you can see here. Here at the bottom, you will find chat. It's a very simple mobile application. It's clearly written there, chat. Okay, last 2 minutes, 17 seconds. Now I have started accepting the request those who have sent. So you become a part of close private community in the live webinar itself. If you have not written the secret code, I will be respectfully declining the request. I have started now. No, sir. Priya, you have written English fluency. I have no idea why you have written that. But if you are a part of Speak and Grow, I'm declining it. Send it again. The secret code is there in the PDF file. Prathamesh, you have written the secret code, which is wrong. I'm declining it. I'm accepting it. I'm accepting it. Anil Yadav, you have not written a secret code. Accepting it. Those who have written the secret code, I'm accepting their request right now. So you become the part of FFE in this live webinar itself. What do you mean by unable to get PDF, Vinit? Invoice you have downloaded. Unable to get PDF. Okay, I will tell you 1 minute. See, again, I'm explaining. See, go to course content. Go to course content. Go to course content. In the course, go to click on this Fearless and Fluent English course. Click on it. You will find the course content, about the course and the course content. Click on course content. There is a folder called FFE resource. Open that folder. In the resource, we have the PDF file. I repeat, open FFE resource. There's a PDF file. Okay. Can we join? Yes, absolutely. You can join later, but make sure then you join it, but don't keep it pending. Make sure you practice. You practice. Without practice, maja nahi aayega. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, with this, now let's finish. I have already taken 6 minutes extra. All those people who have entered, I'm accepting the request. Okay. Those who are a part of Speak FFE now, in case if you are paid by Google Pay, Phone Pay, Paytm, how many have paid by Google Pay, Phone Pay, Paytm? Just type M in the chat box. Those who have paid by, I have not paid by clicking on the link, Praveen, I have made payment to the mobile number. Those who are writing M, make sure, send the screenshot. Tomorrow my team will give access. Clear? Those who have sent the request, do not worry, I will accept it. But I have to end this session. I will accept it, do not worry. After this live webinar only, I have accepted. Okay. All those who have entered from Fearless and Fluent community, you will learn English. Let's meet in Growth Club. Let's have an interaction. I want to see you. I have not seen your faces also. I can't see you, unfortunately. So let's meet in the meetings so we can interact with each other. But before I end, let me disable the discount. So the same link, which is showing, now it will show 4999, not 1999. Okay. With this, ladies and gentlemen, this is Ronald signing out until we meet again. All those people who have joined FFE, thank you very much. Those who have not joined, you must be having some genuine reason for that. I respect that too. I'm respectfully ending this session now.